今日は整数論とかいろいろやります。整数論を中心に松見先生っていう方は整数論やっていたという。Obtain from exchange shows the identical the permission のpremier。今日は台風が来るということですね。Let's in representation banking question for the position groups. Introduction category. The definition of category theory. Category set of set vector space fields. Sometimes a correlation homomorphisms are located for category abelian group full subgroup category. Let's consider the category whose objects are bound to oriented parts of them. Morphology of functor. One of the important features of the functor between categories which distinguish from the use map the function that functor between the categories. Equivalence of category. When the algebraic geometric objects are isomorphic, it is used not a good idea that equivalence. It is easy to check for the any category D. It's in similar way one can talk about presentative function from the set. Algebra for the factor space category. The terminology left-right adjacent function motivated analogy between category in a product space. Let's be finite dimension property group real algebra. We see from this definition the abelian category abelian for the composition group homomorphism represents each argument a sequence object of homomorphism. Abelian category semi-sample is a short example singular category spiritual sequence. A function for the but necessary exit, we need the exit or shift to consider as a sequence. 整数論などです。Structure of finite dimensional algebra project なんとか。Let's at first establish a statement in case when the notes that case range over. This proof inhibition for the force from the rest proportion for the same algebra. Also, there can no other incomprehension when to generate a possible module. For instance, the representative theory first course Springer. Notes on the Jordan canonical form. Let's finite dimension vector space field. So we can focus finding Jordan basic each separately. The paper illustrates the kind of problem trying to solve a linear operator that 8 dimension generated from. For example, our facts, hence we have identical block size, zero size. How to find Jordan basic? In this section, we will get the algorithm for Jordan basis. Once the algorithm done, we arrange chosen base form. 5 Jordan for following operator. Therefore, we for expression with column Jordan basis standard basis. ノースオーランドユニバーシティですか。8ベーションジョーダンブロック。いや、なんと言います。We show that the Jordan block presentation hence これアーカイブじゃないですよ。アーカイブ特別検索して Jordan block order mathematically through the rounding error computer, typical n-bar setup into the radius. It is generally known as matrix A perturbed by a matrix. We can quickly summarize most facts known about the matrix theory. In section paper explorer, Jordan block appear, for example, support perturbation Jordan block. I am around element. One many results Jordan block series perturbation. Table Jordan block size is the ring of the perturbation upper. Support area the Heisenberg matrix. For example, the Heisenberg matrices. Table for the block column identification was a now ancestral number ring. Number theory supports the Jordan form simple Jordan block. Suppose the Jordan form of GEDC0145 Jordan block. Assume that our theorem shows the equivalent shows the right. Jordan or not count. Theorem. Given above random divisor the n value. Anyway, n value representation. Proof it could be only elements that happen to study P ring. And now it could be because Heisenberg we study as the n value. The probable ring consensus rings the roots of non-generic perturbation. Picture effect matrix approach block the integral size. Around element. We can argue similar for the general roots rings that are considered Newton diagram. The following is the three examples for the two generic conditions. Example of the ring becomes the n value for example roots of the mean. Example of separable of the paths for ring. We now study cases the Jordan form has a block with the same size n. Now it could be has block up a Heisenberg form that we study n value. We now turn the ring also the Newton diagram approach can be applied. We have here a right graph approach. Let's approach the scientific proves the ring concentration of the roots. When the numbers which of the different situation become more complex, general problem ring open. Such tools are roots column for the whole taking. Regular matrices, diagonal matrices. Geometric approach perturbation theory matrix function. 続きまして Method for the computations Jordan block with the parameterized dimension matrices. Hence, solutions of the non-linear n-value problem may be found calculation solution. Two-parameter matrix equivalence results the general form two-parameter. This results from lemma non-singular n-value have the form. Theorem assume condition theorem has the given. The key theoretical concept here the zero delta. It's a diverse person roots. Generalizing equals defects that the since Jordan block dimension. We have both the analytical function, the near since matter X elements, analytical function neighbor. Differentiating represent the game same first part. Yeah. Following from theorem, we can expect sufficient to choose the m value component. Following the proof, take square roots the equation with the branch of the square roots field. From the equation and see the m value. Strong coupling m value set point F. The algorithm computes the two-dimensional Jordan block. Problem is non-real complex analytical equation. The complex unknown, hence we can apply Newton method. Real and real. If the real matrix is real complex with the complex and two options. Jacobian given by in order that calculate the solve system solve matrix complex through real parameter or the system Fourier series it in order known parameter. I apply Newton method given concept problem with a supporting field of functional panel. Look at small m value example. Hence again we have problem of 4 and create the smallest m value example. M value correlates the figure shown the behavior for and create a complex m value. Result Newton method apply system complex mathematics. Result against Newton method mathematics. Cross complex m by example. Last example cross Newton method. The calculation of name matrix. In the context paper, given the real complex matrix estimate m value. Formal problem from the with the equation will given as following discussion section following linear system. Note also since Hamiltonian real Newton method applied to section obtain area conditions matrix. With similar calculation section we obtain multiplying three equation values are obtained. Numerical example knows the numerical performance method example code table whereas in case m value holds. In the initial gauge for the rest singular vector corresponds to singular value. Show the roots singular parts of value. Acknowledgement. The author would try to manage singular for the mathematical similar calculation. Computer structure. Statistical invariable or statistical invariables.アーカイブです。ジョージア・ブロック、ホイチ・クラシカル、2003年です。アーカイブで検索はしてないです。これ何て言うんですか？ Jack was Let's G be a connected radius linear algebra group. 僕は動画を撮るのが仕事ですから、皆様は他の人はなんか他の仕事。Richard Sherman linear following holder. We extend the notation also the case by the taking. 他のことへ。ジョーダン・ブロック、リチャードソン。J, even, odd. Jordan Brock, Barakaga. Case, let's be probabilic subgroup level of activation. possible to generalize this result on point classical path characteristic. The camera holds previous diagram contains a double bond. Very good. Remark also part obviously without a very tension spooling part. Class the class was a remark subgroup feature, subgroup let's GB classical group natural mode. A class group the endpoint the classical describe using function. As strong a statement the given is possible. If G works for the com group endpoint elements a regular dimension is equals rank T. For the section we following notation assumption. Contrary, we usual assumption any algebraic group that was hold then was the previous frame abstract integral step showing. Let's see direct complex with the state with scenes. For each image under the check the sum of direct. 今日は整数論ナンバーセオリーです。Proof of theorem not the lemma It's remain proof X とかやたらページが多かったですけど500ページとかありました。Yes. This final equality is once proof denote these objects. Contrary, a user assumption with group. Richard corresponds to partial algebraical is a factor. Following lemma summarize the case of which it is also the lemma. For the remaining case proof one, where but as a project distinct non-trivial elements, where the non-trivial elements 私 KITP をダウンロードしましたけど Given the grammar again there's usual definition of pen lemma. Second proof the second two case supports the non-zero dimension. Number theory in naturals. That this profile the case if each defines the singular fit, less than what defines the theorem on the theorem block distinguishes Richardson. Function such event number parts. We have the equal dual formula make way counts for classical group following the previous lemma. Proof of Barak-Cancer programming theory. Corollary, the some restricted pair have the injective part shows the initial reaction set with the single case. Lemma should apply the pair equal to the single class. Represents a symmetric group, mass, conjugate class, elements of the group, harmonic case group, we algebra. Jordan block which are class group, where the case is theorem. まさか同じなんじゃないRichardson なんか論本 introduction Richardson. Richardson class professor respectively. ジョーダン・ブロック、これ同じのです。Last original similar like the former player, the defensive president. Jordan Brook, Richardson class. A commercial for progress Dunking diagram. And this work take equation definition distinction by applying the weight life description just described. This relates requirement the first the context number per kernel. Group on the existence showcase. Jordan Brook with some formula. Remember to go on the sequence of vector which is four lines of block we have replaced Richard from class. Remember the dimension order we give formula education per number per. There's a block cannot the even that we have or the two partition number with depend or one. Let's then the compute the equation we do not hold. The several number part is the several subgroup, the subgroup. Algebraic group the elements better chosen. Dimension formula the using semi-consecutive summation the endpoints. Richardson class meets the coordinate direct complex order. When the equals the half the equal for the x ratio simple. Let's establish the function the using dimension on the original form. Let's algebraic group for vertex. And when I assume that with the wind with one prior equal. Jordan Brook distinguishes Richardson class. Let's distinguish parabolic function M. Equation means the essential satisfy equation for the Valaka-Carter problem. We have the minimum subgroup contain a group algebra. Paris. Combination class similar average curve. Having monograph. Class subgroup rapture mass super pair. And for the subgroup lecture, this was the direction only the harmonic direction pair. Chapter finite continuity calculation. Don't worry, it's Euler formula. Yes. Combine the finite consecutive calculation containing parts of the immediate form proposed the separate class with the notation. We want the even number combination with the number combination of the quest. They are coupling for trap theoretical of particles. Of course, the odds give the some results. Hint induction. Finite conjecture fraction. Infinite continuous fraction. The content. すみません。すみません。大丈夫です。大丈夫です。Infinite continuous fraction, real continuous fraction limits.